1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 2013 NASCAR season here on iRacing. We have the 2013 AI. We're doing this in the ARCA car. Quick look at the leaderboard from qualifying. Kurt Busch, he's on a roll. Little Jamie Baby second. We'll scroll through the rest of these so you can see where your favorite driver is. So we go ahead and get our single pace lap done. Went ahead and qualified 19th. I took the AI down a couple notches. They were 125. That's the max they could go for Phoenix. And this week, I tried them at 120. They were... The back of the field was too easy, right as it should be. The front of the field just seemed like they were a little bit too far out of reach. I'd have to be really driving my tail off the whole time just to maybe scrape by like a 30th place finish. Which, I'm kind of okay with, but, I said 5th to maybe 30th or something would be okay, but we're going to try to be a 10th to 20th place car, I think, for today. And if we exceed that, fine. If we're back from that, that's okay too. But yeah, so qualified 19th here. And the practice race I did, I ran about 10 laps. The AI were pretty quick, so I took them down to 115 from 120, like I said. Kurt Busch drove away. Hopefully he doesn't drive away again. If he does, I'm going to have to start EOL on him at the start of these things or do something. Like, he should not be this strong. For some reason he is. We'll see. We'll see how this race goes.
Green flag, green flag. Outside. Stay low. Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, here in Las Vegas, try to look for a different paint scheme for a couple of the drivers. I do remember this race in real life. I remember watching it live. Matt Kenseth was leading. He kind of had the class of the field car all day. Man, really tight there in the corner. Plowing tight. Luckily we got it, but Travis Quapple? Oh no, Mark Martin up there giving us a little bit of room. 4 wide. Just 3. Down to 2. Matt Kenseth and Casey Kane were really fast. Casey Kane was sort of a hard charger at the end of the race, and Matt Kenseth did a phenomenal job to hold him off before the end of the race. And just a master class of kind of defensive driving there, and didn't drive him dirty. Just raced his line. Might have taken Casey's line away towards the end, but definitely the race was the two of theirs to lose. I boosted Casey for this race. I don't know why he qualified so poorly. Hopefully he's got more long run speed in the car.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, 2 wide. Clear up top.
So we'll have to keep an eye on him for the rest of the race. He seems pretty racy now, but I'm really curious if anybody's going to have anything for Kurt Busch. You see Kurt, Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth. Jerry McMurray's fallen back to 4th. See how they keep going up there. It is heck of a handbasket back here in the field, though. Just very typical of the Gen 6 era. Kind of everybody all over the track, and you got to really push to get positions early. Man, the two Jeffs still having squabbles a little bit further back in the field compared to normal. See if we can get some spots. We're probably going to lead them later, just as the tires wear.
Still there, still
slide in behind Greg.
2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside,
and still 3.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Jeff Gordon's the car up there.
0.746. That was your fastest lap of the session.
See if we can start chilling in here. Some of the AI don't enter the corner very well. They'll take too much speed in, and then it really hurts them on corner exit. And they also go a little bit too far up the track. Like you saw Jeff Gordon do it last lap. Clint Boyer just did it this lap. They just get way too high and sort of up and out of the groove. And they keep doing this wibble wobble thing. Like some of them are fast, some of them kind of bobble in the middle of the corner, like Greg Biffle just did. No idea what that's about. No idea. They don't all do it, but some of them do it. It's pretty unnerving. They also too, if they're really up high, they'll just back way out of the throttle and go into the corner. It's disgusting. I don't know what to do about it. Clint Boyer, a big head of steam off that corner. Looks like the rest of the pack's starting to catch us. So yeah, half distance race in real life, right, a mile and a half track, 267 laps, kind of box standard amount of laps.
The leader is running
For a mile and a half.
30.691. Car inside, keep high.
So we've got 134 here running half distance again.
Still there.
Was keeping an eye on the fuel. Looks like we can do about, I don't know, 50-something laps on a tank. So definitely a two-stopper if it goes green. I don't know if it will. Kind of surprised there was a caution in each of my Phoenix races. My test race I did for 12 laps until there was a caution, and then obviously in the real deal there was a caution. So we'll see if there's a caution here today.
Still there. Outside, clear. Car outside.
I did lower
Stay low. There is a car on
the bottom end of the AI, so we start lapping cars a little bit sooner. But it's really only going to affect the bottom couple guys. I mean, everybody's kind of a little wider, and there is some variance. I put in a lot of variance.
Keep low.
These guys are racing today.
31.008.
Good to see Tony up here doing this well. Nice for Stenhouse to be up here. Not too surprising because he was here last week. I didn't think he had a great season in 2013. I didn't give him that high of a rating. Curious how iRacing divvies out the variance. You know, if say Jeff Burton is always going to be at the top end of the variance, you know, like is he going to get 115 of the 75% skill I gave him? I'm curious how that works. You know, will he always be that fast? Or will it kind of spread the love, per se? Oh, it's a top 10. Lost it to Ricky there. See if we can get a run behind Flint. Not quite the overspeed that he had, but we do get the lane over Ricky. See if we can sneak to the outside of Brad. No, nothing doing. Nothing doing. We'll hang out here though. Car feels okay, kind of tight, kind of more snug than I'd like. We'll see if it gets worse as the run goes on, but I really expect it'll only get tighter.
Still there.
I don't know if he was blipping the throttle or if he was bottoming out, but that sounded really weird there. Looks like Kurt Busch is in the lead. Yeah, again, Matt Kenseth was fighting for it. Now all of a sudden, yeah, he seems like 5th or something. Comes Jeff Gordon behind us.
Inside. Still inside. 30.926. Still there, inside. You're in the top 10.
This could be a long race today. The Phoenix race is more laps. But I just feel like this one's going to be a lot more of a grind to get through. We'll see. It might be less. Oh, man, Kenseth in the wall. No, that's Joey Logano in the wall hard. That's going to kill his race. No caution. There might be a caution here if AI gives him the old ass packaroonie.
30.968.
The inside here past Brad. Yep, caution's out.
Car outside. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter 2. Car by.
Kind of curious what to do for tires. We might do what the leaders do. If we get a big green flag run after this, I'd really like to have tires. The question is 2 or 4. This shakes some things up. I'm also kind of pondering whether I like EOL Kurt Busch or something. I think I might do that. But maybe we'll let him have another good week. We'll see. Anything can happen, so we'll let him vibe for now. I don't want to totally manipulate everything. I'm perfectly fine to have things be up to chance, per se. I sit over at the stream. I do actually have the stream dock up, so hopefully if you type in the chat, I see it today. Okay, don't make any promises. It looks like everybody's staying out. And I have unlimited tires, so I'm going to take them. Worst case, we got to come back through the field. It is what it is. It looks like nobody else is pitting. But this will give us a good kind of gauge on what the tire wear is like and
Right
what we
here.
can do for that kind of stuff later in the run. Plus, if we go green, we have more opportunity to go along. Yeah, see, already 91 on the right front, 93 on the right rear. I definitely think this was the right call, but only it looks like Paul Menard and
Okay, go.
I think David Ruben, or is that Quapple? That's Quapple, and JJ Yaley are pitting too. It looks like they might be only taking 2 tires. Interesting strategy.
Car 16 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the
Greg
outside.
Biffle's already a
Catch
lap
up,
down.
16
What
car.
happened to him?
Catch up 7 car.
Yeah, we'll have to see why Greg Biffle was a lap down after the race. I'll be pretty curious. Like it blocked him by David Ruderman or something.
Catch up 7 car.
It's odd. Surprised you got a caution this early. Wonder what happened to Logano to force him to stuff himself into the outside wall. It looks like Trevor Bain pit as well.
1 lap to green.
Yeah,
Line up
not
on
many
the
guys
outside.
pit.
Catch up
We're one of the only
32
people
car.
on tires. And we only ran 13 laps under green. This will be interesting. We're definitely going to have to take our time getting through the field. I don't think we'll need a lot of time to do it, but we're definitely going to have to keep our head on a swivel because this could get sketchy in a hurry. But yeah, look at the top 5. Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, Jamie McMurray, Matt Kenseth fourth, Jimmy Jam in 5th. Good run for Jimmy. He needed that. He had a 24th place finish there in Phoenix. Not quite sure why. Brad, we were battling with those guys before the caution flew. Check out the rest of the top 10. Keselowski, Boyer, Stenhouse, and Gordon rounds out your top 10. Got to kind of see around my camera. Got one of those like bendy arm thingies. It cuts right through the relative box, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do?
Get ready, going green.
I can see most of the stuff. I can see enough letters to usually make out what they are.
The pace car is in.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Green flag, green flag. Car
They are
inside.
kind of slow getting through the gears, especially back here
21.80.
in the back.
Still inside.
I'm just kind of trying to match their
Still
pace
inside.
up through the gears.
Clear. Car inside. Still there.
Boxed in a
inside.
little here. Curious if we should try the
Still
top,
there, hold your
depending
line.
on where they go. Yeah,
Still there.
We'll try it.
You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Right side, 2 wide.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Stay high, 32.897. Clear inside. Car 1 is up the front, outside.
Oh, Jamie McMurray's
Keep
leading.
low.
Good for him. Now the question is, how
Keep
long
low.
does it take Kurt Busch to get the lead again?
Clear outside if you want
And
it.
these new tires feel really nice. We only had, 13 laps on our tires before we pit, but it feels way easier to just cut through the middle of the corner on these guys.
30.61. New fast flat for you.
Gator.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. The leader just did a 30.422.
See if we can
Still
push
hold.
Gill into here or do something.
there,
Oh, man, he's
still
checking
there.
up. What are you doing? Go.
Hold your line.
And I'm boxed in
Car
again.
outside, 2 wide. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside, you're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still hold. 31.613. Car outside, 2 wide. Outside is clear.
Really shouldn't have been held up there for that long, but whatever. We'll keep our cool about it for now. Looks like Busch has already taken the lead back from Jamie. I think that's him anyways. It might be Jimmy. Let's see if our spotter tells us. Otherwise we'll check out the page.
30.738.
To the inside of Danica.
Car outside.
Yep. Jimmy
Still
Johnson
there,
up in the
hold your
lead.
line. Clear high.
Yeah, Kyle Busch is having a pretty bad run for him today. Back here in the 20s.
Car outside. Outside, clear. Inside.
These new tires, we are flying.
Still there, inside. Still there at the bottom. 30.643.
Curious how far up
Still
the
there.
field we can make it. Try the high side. Oh man, that was a bad idea.
Still inside.
Really doing a lot up there for us.
Clear.
Let's see where Kyle goes. I can't tell if he's leaving us a lane or not. The car's starting to get just a smidge tight.
Car outside.
Big bottle up there.
30.6.
Take advantage of that.
Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. Outside
Trucks.
clear. Outside.
They are getting each other's way up here.
Stay
Casey
low.
Kane finally up towards the front. See him battling there to the inside of
Stay
Kenseth.
low. There is a car on the high side.
Kurt Busch is second. Jamie's third.
30.
Kenseth? No, that's not Kenseth. That's probably Newman.
Stay low. You're in the top 20.
Surprised the spotter didn't clear me. He should have. I don't know why he didn't. Oh well.
Car outside.
Crack the
Keep
top
low.
20.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Making moves. Get to the point where these guys only
Still
have
there.
twice the amount of laps on their tires as we do, so it's definitely going to get harder and harder to pass cars, relatively speaking, and these guys are all, you know, the faster they get, the further up you go, so.
Outside.
Still all right for
Still
now.
there. Outside is clear. Car outside. Stay low.
Whoa.
There is a car on the high side. Outside. Too wide. Stay low. There is a car on the
Jeez.
high side. Stay low. 31.635.
Oh, yeah, so we got a 4X for that.
Still there. Hold
Didn't
your
look
line.
like Jeff Burton got any damage. Hopefully we don't have damage.
Still there. Hold your line.
We're going to be hosed if that's the case.
Clear outside.
Doesn't look like we do. I think Kyle just got a run on us, and I say that because I'm looking at the Delta bar. Wow. Yeah, they just keep doing that off. Oh man, off the
Clear
corner.
inside.
That's
Car
that's gonna
outside.
kill me.
You've got wheel damage.
Yeah.
31.505. Car outside. Keep low. Car 78 is up the front.
Oh man,
Clear.
Truex is up the
Looks
front.
like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have
Yeah.
less grip out there.
Yeah, we're just gonna muddle through this until we pit. Yeah, this thing feels like junk. I shouldn't have done that, man.
Inside.
Just got tight there behind Kyle. I don't know what he's
Still there,
doing.
Inside.
Dang.
Still inside.
Yeah, we walloped the wall.
31.
It doesn't feel terrible, it just
Still there at the bottom.
doesn't feel like it should. Hopefully we just pointed the right front in instead of out. It'll help us corner at a reduction of our overall grip later. The detriment to our tire wear.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your
Tires
line.
are still working well for us.
Still there.
Finally breaking into the top 15.
31.061.
Who's that down in
Stay
the
low.
eight?
Clear.
Pablo Montoya? It is. Wonder what he's doing.
That car is a lap down.
Man, see, they do that weird
Car outside.
shiver snaky thing off the
low.
corner. I don't know what that is.
Clear outside.
Kind of stupid. They're not all doing it though. They don't do it every lap.
30.949.
Just whenever they're close enough to me to spook me enough to get me to hit the outside wall. Jeff Gordon battling Denny Hamlin here. dirty air means a lot too.
The leader is running.
I feel like these cars, especially with their angled splitter, it's more of a valence on these. You know, back in 2013 they had a genuine splitter, and these is more of a really big angled valence. That does a, I mean, it does a great job at catching the air, but when there's no air to be caught, the car plows.
Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear. Inside, 30.991. Still there, inside.
Watch Hamlin ship it into the corner.
Clear inside.
Lots of run. A big run on the high side. Gained a lot on Jeff Gordon. I think this is just going to be a battle of keeping clean air on the nose of the car and not wearing out the tires. He did a much better job through 3 and 4 compared to me. I kind of overdrove the entry.
31.064.
Yeah, Dale Jr.'s up here in the top 10. I feel like the last time we saw him, he was like 20th or something. Probably mistaken, but definitely turning his day around. Same with Clint Boyer. He's having a good day. He's been up inside the top 10 though pretty much all day. All day. We've only done about 33 laps.
31.082.
Also curious too, you know, with the right front being misaligned, how much is that hurting the handling, you know, the cornering speed, even straightaway speed up.
Outside.
Jeez.
Keep
I
low.
really think it's hurting the straightaway speed. But
Outside, clear.
Chuck Gordon out of line there.
Go low. Still there, hold your line. 31.274. Clear high. Car
Oh,
inside.
here comes Juan Pablo Montoya. He's got fresh
there.
stuff. I
Still
don't know
there.
why he had to pit. I don't think that was strategy. He probably walked
Stay
the
high
wall
to
so
the
early
car on the
Logano
low
and
side.
had an opportunity to get down, so he took it.
Keep high.
Top lane sucks.
Clear inside. Inside. 31.428. Still there.
Gotta keep in the middle.
Stay high.
Be nice if we had clean
Clear
air though.
inside. Inside.
Take this run off
Still
Kane.
there. Inside.
Poor Juan Pablo Montoya's
Stay
boxed
high.
in.
The car on the low side.
He's got fresh tires and nowhere to use them.
Still there.
Might need to actually, start using the brake too. Usually on mine and a half, so I try not to use the brake.
30.995.
Kind of let the car float in.
Still there.
But-
Still there.
Oof.
31.557. Inside. Too wide. Still there.
Can't drag Casey back.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. You're up top. 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Right side. 2 wide. Stay
I
high.
mean, I understand we're 3 wide, but I feel
You're
like
up
I
top,
gave him
3
more than
wide.
enough room.
Still hold. Inside. 2 wide. Still there. Inside. 31.587. Still there. Inside. Still there.
The wall
Hold your
again,
line.
just for good measure.
Clear inside.
They just get huge runs. I don't know what that is about. I don't know why they do that. They're just plowing tight. This is terrible. We'll start using the brake to get the car to turn.
31.369.
I don't know how much it'll help, but it might do something for us. Terrible in 3 and 4. I'm probably
Inside.
driving it wrong, but we're just
Still
awful.
there, inside. Doing good, keep it up. Stay high, 31.427. Still there, inside. Still there,
That's
hold
getting
your
really
line.
tight. Kind of wondering if I have the same setup as they do because they don't seem to be that tight all the time.
Clear, car inside. Still there.
Might also be from me smacking the wall too. It's
Still
hard to say.
inside. 31.6.
We're gonna have to pit about
clear.
maybe 20 laps
Car
or so, and I'm
inside.
considering, even though I can go longer, just pitting with
Still
them
there,
to
inside.
fix the
Clear.
damage I have. 'Cause this is awful. I'm just so much better through the center of the corner.
Car inside. 31.732. Stay high. There's a car on
Especially
the low
in
side.
3 and 4.
Keep high.
They're doing something in 3 and 4 that I can't do.
Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside, car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Oh, look at how he
Clear.
just puts the
leader
power
is
down and
running.
he's gone.
31.226. Inside, stay high. Clear, car inside. 31.782. Still there, hold your line. Stay high. Still inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, even when we take Hamlin's air away, it's like it doesn't do much to him.
31.692. Still there, inside. Stay high. Stay high. Clear inside. Car outside.
Yeah, we
Still
need to
there, hold
coast
your
more in
line.
the corners. Just there, you could see, I mean,
Still
Stenhouse
there.
is on us, and then right before the middle of the corner, I pulled away from him.
31.936.
And then you could tell he put the power
Still there,
back
hold
down.
your line.
We
Outside,
might need
clear.
to start doing that or do something different because
Outside.
they're killing us in 3 and 4.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
That was better, but well, yeah, he's going to pull right by me on the
Clear.
straightaway.
32.058. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Car inside. Keep high. Keep high.
Yeah, if I try to match him,
Clear.
I just get way too tight, go high.
31.918.
That's atrocious. Oof. Over here. I don't know how to loosen the car up either. I don't even know if I can.
Outside. Stay low. Clear high.
Looks like I can. I mean, if I knew what to do with the pressures
31.807.
or with the track bar, I think I can change the track bar as well.
Outside. Outside, clear.
That'd be another tool I have at my disposal. Of course, I think it's only on the pit stop that I can change that stuff. I don't think they have the live
The leader is running.
track bar stuff in this car that they had back in the day. And I don't even know if they had it in 2013. I know in the late teens they had it.
31.666.
Yeah, this is that's probably that omen. Yeah, this is not a good sign for the rest of the race. So we're out here on 13 lap newer tires than these guys, and they're cutting me up in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 I can kind of hold my own, but 3 and 4 they're just absolutely killing me. I mean, look at Jeff Gordon driving into the corner and then keep it down there and then drive away on corner exit. That's ridiculous.
31.741. Car outside. Stay low. Clear up top.
Yeah, boy, this is terrible.
31.857.
Who's leading? Oh, Kozlowski. Granted, one Pablo put on new tires, and he's not really gone much of anywhere either. Here comes Almirola.
31.814. Inside. Keep high. Still inside. Clear inside.
I don't know why they feel the need to run up that high. I mean, I'm there. I have the line. Oh well.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. Easy on that right front.
Yeah, see? I mean, I'm killing the right front. These guys are probably going to have to pit in about 8 laps. I think I will too. I say I might even be just able to pit right now. I think I will, actually. They're going to pit in a couple laps anyways.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, if the leader's pitting, we can pit too.
Car outside. Outside is clear. That car is a lap down. Pit box in 10. Car 39 is now leading.
Oh, Newman took
5,
the lead.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. Yeah, looks like we're taking a faster pair. I hope.
Okay, go.
And unchecked it when we landed, so. I did make sure damage was on. I did not turn off the disable car damage, so we should be good there. I mean, we did actually get damage there. So we're basically gonna, we have what, 80 laps to go, so we could do 40 and 40.
The lead is pitting now.
We'll see what we do. I'm surprised I'm on the same lap as all these guys. I know they weren't lapped because we weren't driving through them, so maybe they all pit before I did. I feel like I would have seen that.
3.772. The car behind is pitting.
I'm going to try to be a little easier on the right front this run because it was completely gone last
The lead
run.
is pitting now.
It's Kentiff.
Car 29 has taken the lead.
Oh,
The
Happy
car
Harvick up to
closing
the
on
lead.
you. The gap is 3.7 seconds. 31.073.
Right here's Stenhouse, so
The
we
lead is
definitely
pitting
undercut him
now.
a little bit, but not a lot.
Thirty-one point 133. Go high.
It's Jeff Gordon, Eric Almirola. Yeah, so we're going to gain some time by pitting a little early. And Junior, Hamlin, Kane. We're going to pass them, and they're probably going to pass us back in
Still
a lap or
inside.
two.
Clear
But
inside.
I'll take it for now. Casey
Outside.
on another.
Go
Kane
low.
on Mears.
Still there. Hold your line. 30.893. Go high. Still there, hold your
It's
line.
Truex pitting.
Clear.
Just like pitting out. Getting out of the pits. Trevor Bayne having a good run for him.
Car outside. Stay low.
See,
There is a car on the
what
high
are you
side.
doing, Casey?
Clear. Car
I
outside.
feel like if I tried to do that, I would wreck.
Still there. 30.963. You're in the top 20.
Oh,
Stay
you
low.
know,
There
that's
is
why he's a
car on the high
professional.
side. Clear high.
Big old gaggle of cars up here.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear. 31.073. The leader just did a 31.8. Inside.
Really?
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Still inside. Clear inside. 31.087. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
That sucks for
Car
Casey.
outside,
He
2
got
wide.
boxed in there behind Bobby
Clear
Labonte.
up top.
Oh well. Sucks to see.
Outside.
Man, Labonte's still out. He's running the thing dry. Good for him. Good for him. I like the alternate strategy
Outside is
call.
clear.
I'll have to look back to see what his strategy riskiness rating is. Could very well be an extremely low number, and that's why he's out here. I'll have to remember that. I wonder what our right front was. Let's see if we can take a look.
31.142.
Only down to 49, okay. I thought the spotter called it out when it got below
Car
40.
outside.
Obviously, that's not the case. Must be when he
Outside clear.
50? I don't know. Man, Greg Biffle still only 38th. I wonder what happened to him. Man, I wasn't paying close attention to how many cars were pitting.
1.2 seconds.
But I guess, yeah, I mean, I feel like we didn't see a lot of guys pit. So either a bunch of guys are going to have to pit right now, we lost very little time on pit road, or I'm just absolutely oblivious to the other cars pitting and exiting the pits. Yeah, I mean, it seems like our undercut worked on some guys to varying degrees.
31.274.
I'm kind of miffed as to why we came out and, you know, like with all the 20th place guys, like they had already pit. If that's the case, probably split this in half. Maybe pit like lap 90 something. And of course, a caution would change everything. I feel like, yeah, we're kind of petered out
Car
here.
inside. 31.323. Keep high. You're losing on the car in front.
Gaining
The gap
more
is
spots.
2 seconds. Still inside.
Oh, Jesus.
The leader is running. 32.212. Stay
Wow.
high.
Hold your line.
Clear inside. That car is a lap down. 31.497.
I'm surprised we're not running down Greg Biffle very fast. Gotta help the car rotate. Maybe we gotta do more of that. Start just painting the white line.
Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
Yeah, they're way better
We're
than
halfway
us.
in the
They
race.
might just be a lot looser too.
31.
Wish you could make the car looser.
94. Car outside. Clear high.
They should add that in the commands, like an iRacing crew chief. You just hit a button and say, oh, I'm too tight.
Car inside.
Like, all right, I'll loosen you up.
Still
If you wanted to,
inside.
be like, you want tire pressure or wedge? You know, something like that.
Stay high.
That'd be neat.
Clear. 31.44.
Obviously, most people
The
wouldn't
leader's
use that. I
pitting
feel
now.
like the majority of iRacing users are all, oh, the leader's pitting. Damn, he could go that far. That's crazy. How far could I go? We put our lap 50, yeah, 49 laps. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like you can go about 60. We only had one caution, unless he came down and got fuel on that caution. And it was by Labani pitting.
31.416. Inside. Inside.
Man! Junior made that look easy.
Car inside. 31.43.
Hamlin got a big run. He's going to clear us for sure.
Clear inside.
Can't even
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Surprised we got him back there. Yeah, technically I think the earliest we could pit is maybe lap 80. But then, I mean, your tires are just going to be gone.
31.332.
I think the sweet spot to pit is probably about lap 90. Even then, you're running a big risk that the guys who are trying to undercut don't come out of the pits. And, you know, they'll inevitably have better tires than you towards the end of the run. It's just how much better and how much time have you gained before you pit.
Inside. Clear inside.
And I'm not going to complain. Make the case or complain about, you know, I should always be faster than them, because the simple fact of the matter is I'm not that fast. I got, you know, plenty of other people in iRacing that are faster than me, and, you know, those guys are why the AI can sometimes go up to 125.
Still there.
Not sometimes, all the time.
Clear.
But I mean, they're just competitive.
Inside.
What it is. Plus, I feel like
Keep
they
high.
sometimes get unreasonably large amounts of grip
Still
out of nowhere
inside.
to make the racing be better. I don't know what that's about, but
31.36.
it's just crazy.
Still there,
Sometimes they can
inside.
throw it in and make it stick. I don't know if it's for excitement or what. But
Clear
yeah,
inside.
I don't know how Casey Kane made that work. Like, he's going to slow down a lot on corner exit,
Car outside.
but for how well it's stuck in the
Still
center of
there,
the
hold your
corner,
line.
that is ludicrous.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. 31.485. Still there. Clear high.
If he left it pretty early. Oh, that's because he's going up high. This race is going by pretty quick. I said it'd be a grind, but I mean, we're past halfway. This really isn't so bad.
31.
This goes well enough. We might be able to run a second one after. It would, of course, be a second stream just because I plan to put these back up on YouTube after. I haven't put any of them up on YouTube. I think I am going to use the YouTube channel with the same name as my Twitch name, the Funky Monkey 634. At least that's what we're doing for now. We might change that later. For now, that's how we'll do it.
31.373.
Looks like we're slowly catching up to Matt Kenseth and those guys. I was surprised. I mean, for a while it looked like we weren't going to catch up to Greg Biffle, and then sure enough we did. We've been catching up to Matt Kenseth here. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. Looks like he's having a hard time getting around Paul Menard. Paul Menard's pulling away from him. It might just be used up his stuff. Jeff Gordon's coming up hot on our heels. Must have some pretty good tires this late in the run. He was back there behind Denny Hamlin a while ago, so he's definitely gained a ton of time on us. Probably putting faster times right now than the leader.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
Yeah, they're going to pick up Kenseth and put him down here, Kane and Jr.
31.624.
We might catch him in a couple laps.
Car inside.
Jeff Gordon's going to have us before that.
Still there. Still inside.
Paul Menard's up there on speed, or if he's a lap down and just being competitive.
Still there. Clear. Car inside. 31.936. Still there, inside. Still there, hold your line. Still inside. Still there, inside.
Let's catch you there, racing side by side with Jeff Reed into the corner.
Still there at the bottom. 31.5.
See if we can clear them this time.
Still inside.
Usually we're pretty good compared to the AI in 1 and 2,
Clear.
especially off 2. Yeah, it looks like we were just able to. Man, that really hurt their run. Like all of them. See if we can pass Kenseth. Hi, Harry 48.
403.
Doing pretty good. How about yourself? Out here running in Las Vegas. I got about, Pablo Montoya's coming back out of the pits. Probably got about maybe 8 to 10 more laps on this set of tires, and then we'll pit for what should be our last scheduled stop. It's really having a rough go of it here. Outlet in the corner.
Still there, hold
Going
your
to a
line.
big head of steam off this. Oh, he checked up.
Stay low. 31.5.
Junior got a bad run off the corner too.
Outside is clear.
See if we can't clear him off of 2.
Keep low.
Ah, glad to hear you're doing well.
Outside clear.
Fine
The
winds
leader
day.
is running. 31.338.
A little bit too close to the wall there. There's Jeff Burton. We haven't seen Jeff Burton much today, personally. He was up near the front for a while, and maybe he stayed out pretty long in that exchange of pit stops.
31.636.
Oh, hey, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised how well it looks. I mean, I don't have the best PC. I'm just using the free OBS software, and I dug this camera out of the bin from back in my college days. It's only 720p. The stream itself is 1080. But yeah, surprised everything's working out this well. Not dropping a ton of frames either. For an OBS, I haven't dropped any so far. That's pretty impressive too.
Still there, inside. Clear.
Yeah, look at Bert. Jeez. Of course, he
Outside.
overdrives the corner. We'll pass him back.
Still there. Clear outside.
Give him our dirty air. The AI are really good at 3 and 4.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 31.868.
Oh,
Keep low.
nothing's wrong with the PC necessarily. It's just not a great PC. You know, like there's always better PCs out there. Like I didn't spend $5,000 on this thing. I got a buddy with like a $4,000 PC, and you know he's got a much nicer camera than I do to look at him, and I mean he's really tricked that thing out. This I would say is kind of maybe average or just above average, I guess, for a gaming PC. Just an Alienware. I bought it refurbished from Micro Center. Not Micro Center. The equivalent to Micro Center.
Car inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, so nothing's wrong with it. It's just not a great PC. That's all. You know, it's like basically, you know, like back in the day, a Chevy SS was a fast car, but it's never going to beat a Corvette. You know, a Corvette's just a little bit faster of a car. That's all. All right, quickly approaching 40 laps to go. I think we're going to start to pit. See guys starting to pit soon. I think I'm going to pit pretty soon here. Trying to eke out the last little bit of my tires because, you know, the longer I go right now, the longer my tires will be good in the next stint. Of course, I do lose a little bit because I'm not necessarily pitting too early and undercutting the field. That's what Jeffrey. Undercutting the field.
31.131.
Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, been streaming like a week. I streamed a little bit when I was a kid. You can see other stuff here. I had a Minecraft server way back in the day. I streamed some stuff on. But I only started doing this, I think, last Friday. I did Daytona. And then Monday I did Phoenix. Today we're at Las Vegas. So really stream again, only since last Friday.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
Burton drove way far away from us. That was really quick. Even Kenseth is starting to come back after us.
Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, golly.
Still there, hold your
Got a
line.
ton of speed. We'll see if we can sneak to the outside Almirola.
Still there.
As long as we're up here, we can't really pit,
Keep
so we
high.
might stay on another lap or two.
Still there,
Side draft
inside.
Kenseth. Here comes one Pablo Montoya. This is what new tires will do for you. He just pit a couple laps ago.
31.732. Clear inside. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm driving the corner wrong, or Kenseth might have just saved his tires, but
Stay high.
usually we were gapping the AI off too. We still can't get down and
Stay
pit.
high. There's a car on the low side.
Still not seeing a lot of guys pitting.
31.
Finally, we're clear of Kenseth there.
Clear inside.
You can have the outside, Matt. I don't want it. We're pitting this lap anyways. Hopefully we don't get rear-ended here. See if I can remember where to slam on the brakes. Right about here, I think.
That car is a lap down. Outside, clear.
Yeah, a little too cautious there. Probably could have been a bit more aggressive,
Pit
but
box in. 10,
I'd rather always be a little bit too cautious than
5,
overzealous and,
3,
you know,
2,
get a pit road speeding
1.
penalty, because that'll ruin
Right
your
here.
race. You know, if you get on a pit road a little too slow or your box a little too slow, you might lose a couple spots. But if you're speeding on or off a pit road, your race is basically done at that point.
Okay, go.
Would have helped if I put it in first. Should have done that in the box. That'll cost us probably a second or two. All right, get back out here. I think we're 2 down right now. So we're definitely going to have to hope there isn't a caution. Otherwise, our race is pretty much done. Looks like we got some clean track. That's good. Nobody behind us to pressure us. Not a whole lot of guys out our windshield. It's like clean sailing to get our tires hot slowly. You know, I don't want to heat shock them, I've heard in iRacing. So if we can just kind of slowly build up our speeds, we got some clean air, that'll help us too. I feel like I made my tires last a little longer this run than last run. Let's go ahead and check how worn out they were. Oh, 56, much better. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty new to this. New to the community, definitely the racing one. I'll be honest, I don't really come to Twitch a lot. You know, I'll watch some guys, but you know, most of my friends who are streaming anymore, they'll stream and then post their VOD to YouTube. And YouTube's just a little bit easier for me to watch on the TV, so it helps. Plus, you can skip the ads, and it's a little easier to kind of tell what's going on with the YouTube ad instead of on Twitch. Ooh, Blaine, what are you doing? Or Bane, sorry, not Blaine. Is iRacing my favorite game? I don't know. I mean, it's definitely my favorite racing title. You know, is it a game? A lot of guys would argue it's a simulator, right? But it's definitely my favorite racing game out of all of them. Favorite of all time. If I could go back to play like NASCAR Thunder 2004, I would in a heartbeat. I'm mostly doing this on iRacing because I downloaded NASCAR like 2015, the game or something, for the PC. It was like $1. They were having a going out of business sale or whatever, taking it off Steam. So I bought it for $1. I tried to play, and my wheel and pedals didn't work. So it's like, man, screw this. I'll wait till iRacing comes out with something better. But I like Minecraft a lot. I'm still into Minecraft. I don't play it as much because I don't have a lot of friends to play it with. But I really like Minecraft. What about you? What's your favorite game? Do you have iRacing?
The car in front is pitting. .102.
Yeah, Minecraft is interesting. Yeah. Take it you're not a Minecraft guy then. It just Minecraft just does something to my brain. I just enjoy it.
7 seconds. The leader is running. 31.
And we're going pretty slow. We're like 0.6 of a second off our fastest pace. I don't know if that's from drafting or me not trying as hard. I don't know. Kind of need to get the good out of my tires while I can. So Kyle Busch is pitting. I think he was the leader. I think that's him way up there. Oh no, he's like 21st. It's kind of odd.
The lead is pitting now.
Have to see where we cycle out. If I am a bunch slower, I don't know why I'm so much slower. Yeah, lots of guys are starting to pit now.
31.113. The car behind is pitting. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 5.2 seconds.
Yeah, somehow, even though we undercut him, he came out ahead of us. That's odd. I'll have to look into that after the race. Maybe I'm just slow because I'm not pushing, but definitely don't think I should be this far behind him.
31.058.
You don't have a favorite game? What about like a top 5 or a top 3, a podium of your favorite games? Is it Kurt Busch? We're still a lap down to Kurt Busch. Oh, okay. Play a lot of Call of Duty. Really like Grand Theft Auto. I really want to buy Grand Theft Auto for the PC, so I can do like the 5M stuff. Basically, like if you don't know, modded single player, but like for online. That looks really cool to me. I really like to do that kind of stuff.
The lead is pitting now.
Yeah, I'm really into COD. Play COD a lot. like the new COD a decent amount. It's pretty good. It also helps that I'm not total garbage at
Car
it.
outside.
Most of the time, whenever I played Call of Duty as a kid,
31.
I was terrible.
075. Still there. Car. 31. He's up the front. Still there. Hold your line.
No, I don't really have a streaming schedule. I kind of just do this when my life allows me to. Like, you know, if I don't have to mow the lawn, or I got nothing going on after work, or have any other like adult kind of chores and stuff, that's when I plan on streaming. So no set schedule. I wish I could tell you, but definitely you'll never see one of these races on a Saturday if it isn't a weekend or like a holiday weekend. Every Saturday falls on a weekend. Because I have league races. I'm not going to stream those. I'm not really good at iRacing in general, or not good enough, I think, to warrant me streaming. So I need one. Or do I need one? This is a hobby. This is a game. But no, it would be cool to get on a routine schedule. Then people would kind of expect I'll go live. But, you know, I mostly just did this because, you know, my friends have different seasons that they're doing in iRacing, or mostly in NR 2003, and they don't have a schedule for those, and, you know, they stream more often, so it makes sense for them. But I mostly just like watching theirs to, you know, to share the experience with them, or see what the the racing is like for that day, or, you know, to kind of, I don't know, reminisce about the old cars. You know?
7, 6.
Yeah, 2 days a week. That's not bad. Do you ever stream, Harry? Hey, we're 18th.
Car inside.
A lap down from Kurt Busch.
31.139.
And he passed us too, so I have a hunch that he already made his last pit stop. I don't know why I'm so slow. Hopefully all these guys took like 2 tires and not much fuel, and that's why they're doing way better than us. I don't know. I don't feel like I lost a lot of time. No, not that much. Okay.
31.116.
If you stream, what do you normally stream? We'll see. We'll see. Mostly just as I mean, I appreciate you saying that, but mostly just, you know, enjoying it. I want to share my experience with my buddies, so I'm, you know, posting these to YouTube later. You know, I'm here doing it. The least I could do is share the experience, because I mean, it's free to stream to Twitch, and it's free to post the VOD on YouTube. You know, if I make a couple bucks off the ads or something, that'd be cool, but it's mostly just as a hobby. It's for fun. Oh yeah, if you got suggestions, more than happy to hear them. My friend Matt gave me a good suggestion. It was to move my camera, or you know, on the screen to the upper left-hand corner, because I had it in the lower right and it was blocking the relative. So yeah, if you got suggestions, I'm more than happy to hear them.
151.
And Denny and Mark are really getting held up by these lap cars. I need all the help I can get. Oh yeah, well, I don't know, you say that. I think a lot of people start for fun, but I just see a lot of the guys, you know, and there's girls that do it, that that stream for money, you know, or they're basically doing it for their entire income, and like that's what I have a real job for. Not to say that streaming for those people isn't a real job, but you know, I enjoy the problem solving that comes in office work.
Still there.
Jeez, really tight there off the corner.
Clear inside. That car is a lap down. Outside. 31.204. Clear up top.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, but you know, part of that comes too, you know, you start small, you get some people, and then the more people you get, Twitch realizes, hey, you know, if somebody watches racing and they watch this guy, maybe other people that watch racing would like to watch this guy too. So that would help. And of course, the more often I stream, the more often Twitch can kind of plug my channel or recommend it to other people. But you know, like I said, it's just here to share my experience, and if I get a following or whatever, people follow me on Twitch, you know, that's cool. It's neat, but it's definitely not a driving factor, I guess. Looks like some guys are having some tire fall off, but I noticed like Marcus Ambrose and Tony Stewart were not 2/10 of 1 second behind me, so
51.23.
it might be a challenge to hold on to this top 20.
Inside.
Whoa, Marcus Ambrose, what are you doing, you absolute fool?
Clear.
That was a clang. I mean, I didn't really feel it in the wheel so much as I heard it.
31.39.
It's like a symbol outside outside the car. Oh, okay. Tech savvy. Consider myself a scientist as well.
That car is a lap down. 31.508.
Ambrose is coming back at us. Luckily, we're good enough getting off two that he can't quite pass us, but this is definitely a matter of win, less if. So they're coming fast. There aren't enough lap cars out here to stop the bleeding. Now look at this run Tony's got off of 4. That's my Achilles heel. I'm way too tight in 4. I just can't get back to the throttle.
Still there, inside. The leader is running.
It's definitely better, I think, this run than last,
Still there, hold your line.
because I saved my tires a
Stay
bit.
high. Clear, inside.
You, David?
Still inside.
Still
Clear.
nowhere near where we need to be. Of course,
Inside.
because
Still there,
passing
hold
Dave
your
Blaney, he's going to have an ungodly
there,
amount of
hold your
speed
line.
for what he's been doing the last couple laps.
Clear inside.
Discord? Yeah, I got a Discord.
31.367.
Yeah, see, I mean, I get back to the throttle, and Tony's just
You're
catching
leading
up
on
to
the
me on
current
corner
run.
exit.
The gap is 1 second. 31.448.
I have to look that up afterwards and get back to you. Yeah, oh man, Tony got a big run. He's outside. Now Ambrose,
Hold your line.
they're swarming us.
31.649. Still there.
I don't know why I'm this slow. I mean, I was running like 12th to 15th pretty much all day, and then I pit, and I should undercut all these guys. We're back here fighting for 20th.
Car outside.
Because like Kenseth passed us
Still there.
right before we went in. Maybe we cleared him. I forget
Still
what
there.
happened, but
31.
like he was right by us,
2,
and then we pit, and then he comes out of the pits, and he's like
Still
3
there,
seconds
hold
ahead
your
of
line.
us.
Clear
I don't
up
get
top.
that at all.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.1 seconds.
Yeah, we're trying. We got 10 laps to go this time by. I still feel like I'll be able to hold these guys off. I'm strong out of 2, but they're really strong out of 4, and the longer of the straightaways is the front stretch. So
31.685.
yeah, even when it came out of the pits,
Inside.
jeez, Stewart's there, man.
Still there.
Keep it
Clear
pinned on the
inside.
outside.
Inside.
Yeah, he's definitely
Stay
gonna
high.
take it 3
Clear
and 4.
inside. Inside. Clear.
Oh, he didn't then, but he's
Inside.
gonna now.
Stay
Get
high.
down on his door, we can pull him back.
The leader to
Maybe.
31.438. Still there inside. 31.589. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Man, he's getting a big push from Paul Menard.
Still there inside.
Try to pinch him.
Clear.
But for now. Okay. Oh, everything. I like the consistency. My usernames for everything are all over the place.
Still there. 31.589. Still there inside. Still there. Still there inside.
Just got really tight there.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Can you get tighter and tighter? That was a big hit, or that was not a big hit. It sounded big. It didn't feel
Still there
good.
at the bottom. 31.7.
Okay, I'll try and remember to send you a friend request on there. Yeah, no way we can hold these
Clear
guys
inside.
off now.
Inside. Stay high.
We're just basically trying to stop the bleeding.
Still there at the bottom. Still there at the bottom. Stay high. 31.566. Still inside.
Stewart had a bit of a bobble there off the corner. I feel like, I might be wrong, but I kind of feel like we're catching that group of 3 cars in front of us, Mark Denny and Jr. I'm not sure, but I feel like we are 2.5 seconds up the road right now. Oof. This thing's plowing tight. 5 laps to go this time by.
31.581.
Tony's such a huge run. Yeah. Look at the run Menard's getting in our rear view mirror.
Inside.
That's crazy.
31.631. Still there at the bottom. Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, he just ships it up in there. I don't know how he's got enough grip to do that mid-corner. I mean, it hurts him a lot on corner exit, right? But still, I don't know how he's doing that.
Two laps to go. 2 to go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're a lap
Leader
down.
is running. 31.099.
I think a lot of us are. I think, once again, Kurt Busch is putting an ass whooping on the field.
31.617.
We're definitely going to have to do
Car is
something
a
about
lap
that.
down.
He should not be cleaning our clocks this hard. Like, if I finish a lap down, that's fine, but to lap... I guess he isn't. I mean, still to lap everybody but the
Car
top 10.
inside.
That's nuts.
Still there at the bottom.
Oof. Way too tight. My goodness
Still there. Hold
gracious.
your line. White flag. White flag.
This is atrocious.
Still there inside. 31.69. Clear.
Terrible setup. Man, dirty air really hurt us there. That's all right. Last lap, we'll see if we can get Kyle here. I don't expect we'll be able to.
Outside.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Outside, clear.
All right. Put us, what, 20th? Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
Checkered
We'll
flag,
take it.
checkered flag.
We'll take it. I don't know why we finished 20th, though. I'll have to
Schedule
go
for
back and look at
testing. We'll
that.
get 'em next time.
Especially compare myself to Kenseth. Just seemed odd. Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch wins again. Don't know how. We're gonna have to
Pit box
nerf him
in.
for sure.
10.
We'll go ahead and get the car slowed down, get out, run through the finishing order here. Yeah, Kurt Busch won, Newman second, Boyer, Keselowski, Murray your top 5, Stenhouse, Edwards, Johnson, Burton, Harvick round out the top 10. Kane, Almirola, Gordon, Kenseth, Truex, Hamlin Jr., Earnhardt Jr., Martin, Menard, and then ourselves round out the top 20. Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Ambrose, Labonte, Quapple, Runeman, Allgaier, Bain, Patrick Mears, top 30. And then Josh Wise, David Reagan, Juan Pablo Montoya, Gillen, Blaney Schrader, Yaley, Logano, and Biffle. Interesting. Let's see what happened to Greg Biffle. I think he was lapped. Yeah, here. Oh. He did something before that. Harvick puts him in the fence. Looks like he's still fine for now. Ivan. Get hip checked again? Nope, he's fine. He just pit. Maybe he had damage from when Harvick hit him. It's kind of odd. It's pretty odd. Let's look at Kenseth, for instance. Back in the 90s, I think we pit. 91. Yeah, so we're still ahead of him. Yeah, so he stays out on track. Getting passed by a lot of guys. See if I can keep going. Yeah, so he didn't pit till lap 101. Chase view. I guess we don't get to see the car going up on the jacks. And he took forever getting into his box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 seconds. Maybe just did a gas and go or change tires or something. I'm just surprised their tires lasted that long because at the end, yeah, we had 58.75 again. So definitely, I mean, building really tight. Right front got super hot. I mean, we smoked the thing. That's odd. I mean, that would prove why, or at least to me anyways, you know, why he gained time on us, because we should have gained time on him as he had a lot shorter pit stop. Whatever. Anyways, I'll see you guys for the next round. Not sure where we're at. Let's take a look before we go ahead and end the stream. Got the schedule on my phone. Oh, Bristol is the next race. 500 laps in real life, so it'll be 250 lapper for us. Hopefully the car isn't as tight, because that would be terrible. But anyways, if you're here watching live, thanks for being here. If you're watching online, after the fact on YouTube, thank you, and take care. See you next time.